What do I do with the vinyl? So this just came in the mail. Was not expecting it this early, but I'm excited it did. Because this is the carbon fiber. I wanted it to come for the atomic teal, but I didn't know if it was going to, and since I know it does now, it did. I'm getting the atomic teal tomorrow, so what I'm going to do is to get ready for the atomic teal, I'm going to start doing the inlays with the carbon fiber. Now I've told you guys before, I'm doing an inlay on the trunk, going on here, and then I'm going to have the spoiler almost come out as like a peak of like an arrow or something to like cut into the carbon fiber and then bring it down. It'll look interesting and really cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys a whole wrapping process of prepping and everything like that. You can see this panel is dirty, so I need to get my wrap prep stuff. I have Vivid's Grime. I use that all the time. It actually works really well for wrap prep. An artificial clay bar is a must-have. And then we'll get started. So I think I've shown the design before, but I'm basically just going to do the whole top of the trunk in the carbon fiber. And I'm going to do the lip of the spoiler going around in this section. I'll probably reattach the spoiler when I do that. We'll see. So let's get started. First, I'm going to throw this in the car because I don't need this yet. And it came out beautifully. This literally came in one day. Well, not even 24 hours. Because it came from, I think, Chappaqua, New York or something like that. No, Champlain, New York. So it just came from New York and went to New York. It didn't go very far, which is awesome for me. So, let's get started. So right here is my Vivid Grime pre-contaminant wash. So if you can read right there, this is a nice bottle. I love this stuff. It's a really strong concentrate. I may have made this a little too strong, so you want like this orange or less if you're doing a spray bottle. That, or you can just put it in, I believe, you're not supposed to get it on your skin or anything like that. I have it on my skin right now. It doesn't really harm me, so I don't know. And it doesn't really, 3 capfuls per gallon. I don't follow that. I just make whatever. This is probably the strongest I've made, but it looks really cool and people know what it is. So I'm going to wash it like this, make sure I rub all the contaminants off with the clay bar, and then make sure it collects all into the microfiber. So now I'm just going to go over the wrap and show you guys what I did completely and totally wrong, which you should never do. I didn't get enough vinyl, so that's partially why. You're going to need at least a 3x5. I did a 2x5, which doesn't work. A 3x5 is the bare minimum, and if you're new, you should do a 4x5 so you have enough space. The 2x5 is just not enough vinyl, and you'll see from the really weird inlays I've done to try and save vinyl so I can do the spoiler, it's a mess. I can just get a 1x5, redo that spoiler, and we get all nice and pretty. It only really needs a half a foot, but the problem is you need that stretching area and everything around it. Plus, for the trunk, you need the stretch area, and I didn't account for that, and that's why I had that issue. So if you look at the trunk itself, you can see it is perfect, it's beautiful. There are no mess-ups here. There's a little bit of water from the spray stuff, but the carbon fiber came out perfect here. There's no complaints. It actually was perfect. But then if you look at the spoiler, you can see the issues. So here's an inlay, here's an inlay, here's an outlay. And you can see it's just 3 pieces and it's a mess and it's got cuts and it's bad. I didn't cut the paint. I took my time and went really, really slow to make sure that I didn't damage anything, but that's going to need to be replaced, this whole top piece. Luckily, the way I'm designing how I'm going to do this, because the spoiler needs to be done in 3 pieces. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys, that's what it's going to be. So the first piece is going to be down here. The cut edge is going to be on this first edge right here. So that'll be able to go up perfectly fine in the teal. Then the second one's supposed to go along the top of here. It's going to be this little skinny flat section. This is to reduce the amount of stretch there is in the vinyl and to make sure it doesn't pull back. But also it keeps it modular because I had a feeling I might have some kind of fuck up with this carbon fiber here. And I did. So I literally just have to peel this top piece off, put a new carbon fiber inlay, and then put the teal outlay again. Which I want it to be modular because then if something were to happen, I can literally just fix it. But overall, you can see the vinyl. It doesn't look bad if you step back like a foot or two. You can still see some of the creases and everything, but at least it looks half decent. And I'll know what it'll look like in the end before. And then I'll go back. Like, I didn't even care to take out this bubble right here. There's a bubble like right here. Just because I was just so done with all these outlays and inlays. It came out pretty bad. Well, it's really cool. I can't wait to get the teal. The teal I'm supposed to get tomorrow, but I'm not going to do it tomorrow because I have work. But at least I got this part done. This is the most important part, and I got the trunk itself done. In worst case, what I could do is I could just peel up this carbon fiber, leave it black. Because with the teal there, you're not going to even notice that the carbon fiber is missing. You might, but it's not likely. I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, this is going to be pretty interesting to do. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Saw my sketchy vinyl wrapping. Like I said, that's something you don't do, especially if I was doing someone else's car. That would just not even be an option unless they really needed it to be done. They didn't order enough vinyl because it just looks pretty bad. To me, as a vinyl wrap installer, it's horrible. That is the worst thing I've seen on earth. But at least it's there. I know my cutting line. I went a little too far on one side, stuff like that. So I'll have to redo that. I'm post-heat the trunk. I don't really care about post-heating the spoiler. Like I said, it's going to be peeled off. I just kind of wanted to see it laid in because I do have another piece of vinyl. So I have this other piece of vinyl, which I could use. I could probably like cut it in half, but the carbon fiber wouldn't really line up. So that's it for today's video. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to have to redo the spoiler and everything like that. But yeah. So I'll see you guys whenever, the day after I post this. I don't know which day I'm posting this, but I'll see you guys tomorrow, I think. Like I said, I have no clue when I'm posting this video. Hopefully we'll be getting into the teal by tomorrow, but I don't know yet. So peace out and be legendary.
Stop till we're legend.